Hi, it's Chris again, and I'm here with a lot of people here. I'm with my wife Maritza, and of course her nephews over here, Christian and Mario, my neighbor over here, Jory, you've probably seen in previous videos, and my good friend Dave from high school. And today we are celebrating Peru. That's right. Today is actually my wife's birthday, and she's 29. And now one thing I asked Christian to do, usually when we have parties, Christian makes this terrific drink. It's a Pisco Sour you make, right? And is that what it's called? Or?
It's called Chilcano de Pisco.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. So I asked him as a favor, as you know, my channel is not all about bourbon, it's about spirits in general. Now a lot of Americans are probably not familiar with a Pisco product from Peru, and so I'm going to have a little help here because obviously he, being from Peru, he's a little bit more knowledgeable than I am about the product here. So tell us a little about Pisco.
Well, Chris, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. So Pisco, it dates back to 16th century, 1650, right about the colonial times in Peru.
It's about 100 years older than Scotch, huh?
Well, you know more about Scotch than I do, but yes, it is old. It is old. So it was right about the colonial time. You know, Peru, you know, we were conquered by the Spaniards and eventually got our independence. The Spaniards were the ones that brought the grapes,
okay,
right, to Peru, obviously, wine and all that stuff, right? So Pisco is, you know, you can say it's a brandy. Okay. It's made from grape. Okay. And, you know, eventually we started growing our own grapes in Peru because it was just too expensive to bring them from, you know, from Europe to Peru. So Pisco is a spirit. All it is fermented grape and distilled right into Pisco.
Oh, I tell you, I love the look of this bottle over here. Now, as you know, I brought a few here, and I didn't really know much about them. I just I bought these here in Florida. Now, I did bring these back when we all went to Peru together, and I brought those back. Now, there's more of the tourist type ones. These are probably more for making a good drink with. Yes. Now, the ones I picked out here, can you tell me, did I pick out good ones? Or?
Yeah, sure. So, okay. You know, starting from low to high, this is your, you know, regular $20-something a bottle. This is about 25 now. It used to be 20, and this is like in the 30s. Now, you have different types of Pisco, you know, as well, which is based really like on the grape, right? So this one, for instance, Santiago Queirolo, which is a family, last name, you know, Queirolo. This one is Pisco Acholado. So the Acholado is like 3 different types of grapes, right? In Peru, the standards in Peru for Pisco, we have 8 different types of grapes from 5, you know, that are grown in 5 regions in Peru, right? So this one is Acholado, this one is Quebranta, right? Puro Quebranta, all right? And this one is Mosto Verde, which is another type of fruit. This is like your high-end Pisco over here. This one is like about $50-something, $45 to $50, right?
I love the bottle.
No, yeah, it's nice. These 2 are from the same brand, Caravedo, right? They used to call this one Portón, but they changed the name or something. But it's from the same place, right? So this is your high-end Mosto Verde, and like I said, you know, Acholado.
Is that the place when we were in Peru we went to that they had?
Yes.
Okay, because all right.
This is Queirolo, which is a family, right? Santiago Queirolo is, you know, and most of this is grown in you know, Ica. Ica is a state south of Lima. You have Lima the city and Lima the actual state, which we call departamento, right? But their vineyards are in Ica, in Pisco. So the name comes from, there's, you know, various versions, but the indigenous who spoke Quechua, the Incas spoke Quechua, which is still, you know, they still speak Quechua up to this day. But in Quechua it's Pisco, which is a bird.
Oh.
And there's actually a port called Pisco. You know, there's a city called Pisco as well in Peru. So in that region, there's a lot of birds. So Pisco, the city, and also back in the mid 1600s, they put it in this clay-looking barrel or something like that, and those are also called Pisco. So they look, you know, they're like a bullet in a way, made out of clay, and that's where they used to store them.
Yeah, I was watching some videos on how this is made, and it looks pretty interesting. Now, as you know, I'm a big bourbon guy, and I do like to drink bourbon neat. Is this something you would drink neat, or is this something really preferably for the mix it with a drink?
When you have your high end, you could drink it straight up, or like on the rocks, right? The ones that are not so high end, you know, you kind of get that burn.
Okay.
You know? But yes, you could drink it, but they're mostly known to make cocktails.
Okay.
One of the most famous drink, like you said, is Pisco Sour.
Yeah.
Right, which was invented by an American actually.
Really?
Victor Van Hoon Morris.
Huh.
It's a variation of the whiskey sour. This gentleman came into Peru. He was a trader, like a mine trader, because you know, Peru, you know, we have a lot of minerals, mines and stuff like that. So he went to Peru. He opened up his bar, Bar Morris, you know, which last name, and he's the one that invented Pisco Sour. That's what is more. That's the most famous cocktail that you make with Pisco.
I tell you, it's delicious. I mean, you turned me on to that drink, and I was like, wow. And I tell you, one thing I'm looking forward to is when he's making the drink, because you take a lot of care making that drink. It's like really cool to watch, you know. So I asked him as a favor if he'd be kind enough to do a video of making a drink today.
So the most famous one is Pisco Sour. The one I like making is the Chilcano, which is very, you know, we'll make one here like in a minute. And now they're making cosmopolitans with Pisco, which they're calling them Cholopolitan. Rum and Coke, which is called Cuba Libre. Now they make it with Pisco. So they call that one Peru Libre.
So it's Pisco Coke?
Yeah, Pisco and Coke. In Chile, they call it Piscola.
Okay.
So the Chileans also, they do make Pisco as well. And the Bolivians also make their Pisco, but it's called something, it's different. It's called Sangani or something like that, but it's different.
So let me ask you a question, like, again, I'm a bourbon guy. So like if you Tennessee whiskey versus maybe a Kentucky bourbon, both, you know, American products, both American whiskeys, but they are different. So what would be the differences between a Peruvian Pisco versus a Chile Pisco?
Well, like I said, right, we have 8 different types of grapes, right? And those are the standards to make Pisco. Like, you know, if you want to label something Pisco in Peru, you have to use those 8 grapes. And it's from 5 regions in
So I'm assuming that's
Peru.
a better grape. That's why they pick them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
In Chile, their standards, they use up to 13 grapes. Now, they're allowed to put them in barrels. We don't put them in barrels. So the Chileans, Pisco, there's some Piscos that are actually yellowish. Because they put them in...
They pick up the color from the barrels.
Barrels, correct. Yeah. But we don't put them in barrels. Like, we ferment it, and then we put them on jars for like 2 or 3 months, so it settles, and straight to the bottle.
Okay.
It's you know, you ferment the grape, and then once it starts fermenting, then you distill that. So it's a very, very pure, you know, spirit.
Yeah. I mean,
it averages between 38 to 40% alcohol. So it's around here.
So it's gonna be around probably like 80 proof, right? More or less, yeah.
Let's take some shots here. So this is your puro quebranta, right? So, you know, when it says pure, that means that it's only that type of grape, right? You know, like I said, a cholado is 3 types of grapes.
So you're saying that, like, this is the higher end, so I wouldn't be doing the shots from the guy in the first one there. Yeah. Just put a little bit for me, because I plan to be hitting some things tonight. So
go ahead and smell it, and you can smell the grape.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There you go. Thank you. Smell that. Mario, one more. Now we'll try that one,
Okay.
and then we're gonna try this one.
Okay.
Here, I'll take one as well. Cheers. You know, you do smell the grape, right?
Yeah. Salute.
Salute
There you go.
with our
Salute to Bar Guthrie.
Peruvian. Yeah, you want to know. Not that strong, right? Yeah.
Well, I definitely get the tingle in the tongue there. A little bit
But
of
it's not
fire.
like, you know.
No. I mean, I had some 130 proofs before that. You know, you get flames come out of your mouth later. But
Now we'll try the Mosto Verde.
Just a little.
I should have a. Here you go. Give him a.
No,
That's a Peruvian shot glass too.
There we go.
There you go. I love my little Peruvian glass. Is that cool?
We'll try this one.
Okay.
And we'll try this one.
Oh, I'm looking forward to going back to Peru. That was so much fun. We had a blast. Thank you, honey. So, and your family, a whole lot
Now you
of
smell
fun.
it different, right? Salud.
The Peruvian way.
Okay.
This one goes down easier, right?
A little smoother,
Much.
yeah.
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 Smoother, yeah.
This one had a little bit more of a little fire there. Not terrible. I mean, I had this one not
this
so much.
is one of the best grapes. Must. I don't know if you say that in English. Mosto, I think it's must. M-U-S-T. But yeah, this is definitely now. Obviously, in Peru, they have way higher end piscos. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So yeah, there's this big controversy between Chile and Peru as to where's where is it really from? You know. In Peru, there for a drink to be from origin, like you need to have a port, right? In the city. So the Peruvians say that since we have the port, Pisco, right? City Pisco, it's ours pretty much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. The name of it, you actually have a place named after, or you know,
And-
so that kind of says a lot right there. So
In Chile, actually, in the 40s, I think it is, they changed the name of a town or a city. I think it's a town to Pisco. So they have their Pisco.
they're only about 300 years late, right?
I've never been to Chile,
Yeah.
but I've spoken with friends. When you go to Peru, they'll give you the tour and they'll tell you this is where Pisco Sour was invented.
Yeah.
When you go to Chile, in Santiago, I think it is, they'll tell you the same thing. This is where you know Pisco Sour. But you know, there's a lot of no. The Chileans, I would say that they consume more pisco than in Peru.
Oh, wow.
They make more pisco and they drink more pisco, and they actually import our brands into Chile. But there's such a big controversy that this bottle could not be, if it's from Peru, it needs to be relabeled.
Really?
It cannot say pisco. So
Wow.
it'll say aguardiente de uva, which is like aguardiente translates to like fermented juice or something like that.
Uh-huh.
So they'll call it aguardiente de uva.
So it's kind of like a Tennessee whiskey, and then you got California. So we're making Tennessee whiskey now, but we don't have anything named Tennessee in
Yeah.
California.
They have to relabel. Now
Yeah.
they in Chile they do recognize good pisco, and
Yeah.
the Chileans they import a lot of pisco
Yeah.
from Peru, and they do
Oh, it's
drink
good
it.
stuff.
Yeah, no, yeah. It is. So and also not to come. I didn't know this, but Bolivia also has their version, but they don't call it pisco. They call it something
Yeah.
else. Well, then you got to remember also that at one point Bolivia was part of Peru. It was called Alto Peru,
Ah,
and then they
yeah.
Chile too.
So,
I
it's interesting. Yeah.
I see it as with the whole gold rush and all this stuff, like Lima was the hub of everything, you know. That's why our food is so rich, because we have mixture of Chinese, black, Italian, you know, Arabs, like kind of like in the 1800s here, like, you know, with the gold rush.
Sure.
in California, I mean, everyone was just going to Peru.
Yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's a great drink. It's a fine spirit. So let's make some drinks.
All right. I am ready for some Pisco
All right.
Sours. Pisco Sour.
No, we're going to make the Chilcano first.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll do the sour. So it's real simple. You just some ice. We'll make
Yeah, I
three.
definitely like the love you put into this. Now, while you're doing this, I'll talk about one of our future videos. My friend Dave over there at the end there, he makes a wonderful old fashioned. And kind of when I was watching him make his old fashioned, I was thinking of Christian, how they put so much love into making that drink. So I'm hoping on the next video we're going to have Dave Rubin make a old fashioned either at his house or my house, wherever it's going to be. So I'm looking forward to doing that next. So you have a Reuben special, the Reuben old fashioned. So
This is a drink that you can make at home. You know, they say that first you like, you know, chill the cup, right? And then let's get rid of the water here. When you have bigger ice, it's better because it doesn't water down so easy, you know. So the bigger the ice, the better. So you just chill your cup.
oh, I should have got my that big round ones I have.
Yeah.
My bourbon ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is how I do it.
And you're serious about it. Good for you.
Well, I told you, he's an artist, man. He's an artist.
Never get it right.
Yeah. All right. So we use this in Peru. They're bitters, all right? They're bitters. They're actually from Trinidad and Tobago. And I met a lady the other day from there, and they actually use it in their food as well. Like
Really?
they cook with this. This actually has liquor in it as well.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you want to put your finger there and try some?
All right. Sorry, my hands are clean.
So I'll just do like,
Okay.
you know, just a couple. Not a lot, just a couple. This is just this is how my sequence, so I don't, you know, forget, right? Just a little bit of lime. Just a little bit, not too much. You know, we're not making
Yeah, he
lime
made
juice
me
yet.
get the fresh. Because I had the little bottle. Had a little tiny bottle. You go, no, we're getting the fresh stuff.
So then you add your ginger ale. You know, you always top it to the top of the ice. You know, I usually put more ice, but we don't have that much.
Really?
Add a little bit more. No, just a little more. So this is my rule of thumb, how, you know, how much ginger ale. You add your pisco. Try this one. I like to do 2 in 1, but that's just how I like my drinks, a little bit strong.
Yeah, we don't like strong drinks here, guys.
Don't leave the wrong impression.
Well, when you have a bar like this in your house, it's hard not to have a strong drink once in a while.
And we'll do one with this.
The nice thing is afterwards I have this video so I can make my own drink. I watch him make this a few times, and then I get home and I'm like, how did he do that again? So I can like pause the video, just like if you want to make this drink yourself, this video will be really convenient for you because you can stop it and say, okay, let me get this, get that. You'll like it a lot. So definitely come in handy here. Looking forward to drinking that here.
We'll put this one to the side
Okay.
because we're gonna make this one different.
Okay. Yeah, that's what this fellow right here, right?
Yeah. You can try that right there. You want one? No?
Good, good.
You try.
Okay.
Try this one.
Put my Miami Dolphins glass. Now, if I drink this, are they going to play better this year? We'll see. I still love them when they lose.
Very,
That's
very
really
refreshing,
good.
right?
Yeah, really refreshing.
Oh, it's delicious.
When
very
you were
refreshing.
making it, I wasn't really
Yeah.
sure, but
It's so good.
really
Baby, you want some?
quite tasty.
Now that's your standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chilcano.
Chican. Okay.
Now, I like doing it this way as well, where you add just a little bit of ginger,
Oh, okay.
right? And then you top it off with ginger beer. This is how I make mine.
Okay.
And you just add some lime. And that's all you gotta do, just that. That's it. You don't shake it because of the gas and any of that. Right?
Huh.
But this is with ginger beer, so try that one. With ginger and ginger beer. And that's with the high end.
It's really nice too. Tasty.
That's with the high end pisco with the mosto verde.
What do you think?
It's sweeter.
Yeah.
It's really
Maybe you
refreshing.
taste it. Well, it's a different type of a pisco as well.
It's like it's light. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
That's why I said I had this before, and it is so good. Let's salute again. Oh, it's so good.
Now,
Can I keep these?
what they also do is they'll add herbs or fruits, you know, to the bottle.
Oh,
For instance, I made for the other day for my daughter's baptism, I made with strawberry. So you put strawberries in here, and you just let it ferment. I think strawberry is only 7 days. Blueberries is like 30 days. Lemongrass or hierbabuena. How do you say that in English? Mint. Mint. So so you add various things. You let it sit there, and after 30 days or whatever it calls for, you remove it, and now you have the same drink but with a taste.
Yeah.
Of strawberry or mint or whatever.
very
When it's
nice.
fermenting, do you have to keep it closed or open it?
No, you keep it closed. Every 2 days, you twist the bottle, and preferably you put it like in a dark area, right? But, for instance, the shortest period is like a strawberry. So after 7 days, you remove the strawberries. If not, it'll get more fermented, right? And that way you always get the same taste. Blueberries is 30 days. Mint, they do it with in Peru they do it with the coke leaves.
Really? Coca leaves. Yeah.
Coca leaves.
Oh, we know about
Coca
coca
leaves.
leaves. I mean, not me
Which-
personally, no.
Which
I know
in
what those
Peru
are.
is not a drug in Peru,
In Peru, it's not a drug.
It's not a drug.
It's the,
Not a drug.
it's the
I don't-
leaf.
It's a leaf.
It's not processed.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
processed.
Don't send us.
I can see the comments at the bottom of this.
Don't
You
send the
coca leaf
DA.
guy.
But you will pop on a urine analysis because I'm in the Marine Corps, and they told me yes, it's not the drug, but it has something that it will
No,
make you
it does
pop
have
on the urine analysis.
Yellow.
Something. It's not,
yellow.
But yeah,
No, coca is highly used in the indigenous culture up to this day. Farmers, when they go up and work on the land up in the mountains, they chew it. They
Helps them get more oxygen, right?
it helps them work. It it doesn't make you tired. It doesn't make you hungry.
Gives you energy.
Energy. They use it in a lot of their ceremonies when they want to give their offerings to the motherland, la Pachamama, or whatever. They always use, coca. But yeah, they do make. It's called macerado with coca leaves. Another good one is with passion fruit.
Oh,
so
really?
So you put the passion fruit in there, I think that one is like 30. A lot of them are like 30 to 45 days, you know. So you leave it in there, and now you have your macerado of
Very nice. I'm gonna add go and convert mine to what you're drinking there.
all right, so now we're gonna make
Thank you.
we're gonna make the famous Pisco Sour.
Okay.
All right. So Pisco Sour, right? 3 ounces of Pisco. Here, let's do it with this nice Pisco over here.
Only the good stuff.
3 ounces, right, of Pisco. This one's tricky.
You
One.
do better than me. I always seem to make a mess with those things.
Yeah, this one is tricky.
But the bar cleans up easy.
3. Right. 1 of lime juice. Lime, not lemon, lime.
Freshly squeezed.
Freshly squeezed lime. 1 ounce. And then 1 ounce of simple syrup. Now, if you don't have simple syrup, you could use sugar, white sugar. Just a little bit. And then your egg white. This is egg white over here, which, you know, I just got from the egg. If you're good at it, you're able to separate it. Mixer.
And you get a good workout.
Put on this one. Oh, look at that. Trying to get glass here. The egg white is what gives it the
Frosting.
Yeah. Well, that looks good. Now that's the one the American made?
yes.
Okay.
Victor Van Hoogen Morris. I think it was in the 20s, 1925.
Oh, that's
if I'm
been
not
around a while.
mistaken. Your bitters, and we'll let the lady there try it.
You want me to hold the camera while you try it?
Yeah.
There, let me grab that. And we swing this around. Our beautiful camera lady today.
Yeah.
That's delicious. Delicious.
If you don't have the bitters, what you could use is the
Thank you.
the cinnamon powder,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really used with this.
I'm gonna make sure it's okay.
Go ahead.
Well, you know, you never know. I have to protect everybody.
You if I would have added another egg white,
Oh,
it would have been
That was so good.
more foamy.
I would let you guys have some, but it won't be enough for
Yeah,
me.
please.
That's really good.
I know we're sharing a glass, but it's very, very good. Great job, Christian. That is so delicious. And now I have the video. I can make one on my own.
Don't mess it up yet.
Go with the
I'm
blend.
gonna try it.
It's really good, Dave. You're gonna love it. This is
It
right,
is good.
it's right up his alley. He's a gin and tonic guy. I think he'll probably appreciate this one.
That is really good. You can really taste the sour.
Oh yeah.
Sour, yeah. That's it. Do it with 2 egg whites. That way you get more
More foam.
foam, yeah, more foam. And that's it. I mean, what else can I tell you about Pisco? It has gotten popular lately, mostly because a lot of people are going to Peru nowadays.
Social media.
Social media,
Yeah.
you know.
And hopefully people will be watching this and learn how to make these great drinks.
Yeah, this is the easiest one. You know, you can't go wrong with the Chilcano de Pisco. You know, just make sure you use big ice cubes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're using one for my little machine. I should have grabbed I got the big whiskey ice cubes. I should have grabbed those. But Christian, man, thank you very much. I mean, you know, of course, I went to Peru with you, and boy, was that a great place to go. If you ever have a chance, go to Peru. I mean, I went to Lima, of course. Next place, you know where we're going next, right?
Chiclayo.
Huh?
Pimentel up north.
Pimentel, Chiclayo, that's more
Pimentel.
fun.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Christian. Again,
Oh, thank you for
this
having
is
me.
a little information regarding maybe, you know, there's a lot of videos on bourbon out there, and I still like doing my bourbon videos, but I'm really happy with this. It gives you a good insight about, you know, the product here. And move this so you can see here. And when you're looking around, I do like this, but you know what? The red bottle, I like the, I think as neat, I like that slightly better. You know, I thought that was pretty tasty, you know.
This one, Quebranta.
Now, as drinks go, man, these are delicious. I liked all three of them. And of course, the process to make the last one is a little bit more work, but the reward is worth the effort. You know, so again, thank you, Christian. And
Thank you, Chris.
I'm Chris. We're with Christian, Mario, Jory, and Dave. And of course, we got a beautiful person named Jamie behind the camera. That's Dave's lucky wife right there. And thank you for checking out Bar Guthrie. And don't forget, hit that like button. If you see the video, subscribe. You know, we're new YouTube, and we don't have that many subscribers, so it would be really nice if you could join and subscribe. Thank you so much.